Hey, what's up, YouTube? Uh, I'm, I'm getting ready to do my second overtime. I don't even think it's gonna be 8 hours. It'll probably be more like 3 or 4. It's just picking up garbage after the game last night. Slept at my aunt's house. She has she's very decorative. And she has a very weird, it's a bed, but it's like a double-decker bed, or a bunk bed, but like only one, it's like a half bed on top, and below that, there's a pull-out another bed. And I know she's got kids, but damn. It was pretty good. It was hot as fuck. It was just nice to get the overalls off. First fucking time. Yeah, I've never seen the movie, but Steve Buscemi, I'm playing my game, by the way. Steve Buscemi in Reservoir Dogs has a scene where they're talking about tipping, and he said, he just explains how it doesn't make sense, and I agree with him a lot. We're the only country in the world that has fucking tipping. And is it just gambling? It's fucked up. I don't think we should have to do that, because I'm not going to give them a lot. I'm a grimy motherfucker. I work for tips and I didn't get shit, so I'm not going to pay. I don't have any sympathy for that. I feel bad that they have to work for that, but it's like, well, they might make more. You might make more tips when you're working for tips. You might make, $100 a night, and you don't get taxed on that. Like, yeah, that's an if, motherfucker. If. A pretty big fucking if. And then they act like, oh, I don't know. It just kind of pisses me off. I'm a little sleep deprived. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to get some White Castle. Wanted to pick up a 10-sack, before work, but, they don't open until 7. And it's 4:55, Midwest time zone. So, I don't know. It just feels like bullshit sometimes. You guys know what I'm talking about. Because, I don't think anybody starts a restaurant business nowadays and they're like, yeah, I almost said bitches, like they're pimps. Like, oh yeah, they're gonna get paid. No, they're like, I'll start out with a bunch of servers, and I'll pay them decently, but as time goes on, I'll probably cut back on paying them. Like, is that not true? I feel like a dick, but I have a good feeling that's what they're doing. I don't know. It just sometimes feels well, it doesn't feel like it's what it is. It's a chore. It's a fucking chore. I'm like, I get these people aren't fucking doctors. It's not like they are, doing anything crazy. I mean, your job could be done by, a cook. Just taking it out and, I don't know. Well, they fill up water. They do the drinks. I'm like, I don't know. I sound like a real asshole right now, I know. But fuck it, you know. I'm just sick of tipping. I'm sick of having to feel obligated to do it. So I just rounded up to the nearest 5 or 10. You know, because it looks nice at the, you know, on my, you know, my readout, on my billing and shit. This is why I don't eat out a lot. Well, I've been eating out more recently, but doesn't stop it any less from being, you know, dumb. But, you know, that's pretty much all it is. I'm gonna get home. I might stop at the Asian food market. And I don't know, pick up something nice. I don't know. I'm getting these videos on Instagram about, like, Chinese people cooking food. Yeah, I don't know. They got a good way of doing it. But their food is, like, got to be full of, like, MSG everywhere. You know? Like, I get really paranoid when they're, like, canned, or ramen. Like, bowls of ramen they sell in, like, a store. They're like, no added MSG. You know, it's really fucking scary that they have to advertise that. You know, it's like, no additives. I'm like, the FCC has said, like, if there's less than, like, 5 ounces or 5 grams or whatever of any given substance in your food, you can claim there's none. Like, Tic Tacs aren't sugar-free. Tic Tacs have sugar in them. Oh, they're mostly sugar, but since each individual Tic Tac box has less than 5 ounces in it, you know, they can call bullshit. But that's about that. I'm about to go work and see my boss walking up on me. Have a good day, y'all.